Hello Aquarius, and welcome to this your November 15th through November 30th reading and predictions. For those of you who are new here, a very warm welcome, and for those of you returning, thank you so much for continuing to support my little channel. Let's get started and see what the cards have in store, see what messages are going to come up. Now, for those of you who are new here, my name is Marnie, and I am also known as the Intuitive Butterfly. I do not edit my videos. What you see is authentic and in your face. So what you see is what you get. Sometimes I trip over my words, sometimes I have coughing fits, and sometimes cards land on the other side of the room and flip out and I have to go and get them. But it is what it is. So please enjoy. Okay, very first card. Okay, so the first card that we have out is the Four of Wands, Four of Fire, and this is the card of participation. This is the card, Aquarius, reminding you to get involved in life. No more sitting on your butt, no more Netflix and Ben and Jerry's. This is about get out there and participate. What this card is telling me, given that this is the first card in your reading, it's the card for where you are at now. What this card is telling me is that where you are at right now, Aquarius, leading up to this point in November, into mid-November, is that you've been doing a whole lot of, I don't want to deal with that. I'm going to procrastinate that. I'm going to practice avoidance. Oh, look, Netflix. Oh, look, a squirrel. This card, Aquarius, is saying, you've had your rest, you've had your time, and it is time to step back into participating in life. This means living in the present moment, paying attention to what's going on around you. No more avoidance. Now, I can be a little bit more candid on the Aquarius video, unlike the other videos that I make for the other 11 zodiac signs, because I too am an Aquarius. And so as much as this is your reading, this is my reading as well. And so this one's a little bit more personal, and definitely, I don't know how you guys have been feeling, but definitely the first half of November, I had a whole lot of, yeah, I don't want to have to deal with that. Oh, can I just stick my head in the sand? I really don't want to have to deal with that. And just in the last couple of days leading up to the recording of this video and the release of this video, I have just started to participate again and say, okay, my to-do list got really long while I was practicing a whole lot of avoidance. So Aquarius, no more avoidance, time to participate, time to live, time to be in the present moment. Let's have a look to see what you are going to be focusing on for the latter half of November. Let's see what's going to jump out here. Apparently nothing. Let's try again. We'll go through the deck one more time. Sometimes that can happen if the cards just get bypassed a little bit. The one that actually wants to come out. There's the card. It looked like there was going to be another card come out and then it slipped its way back in. Oh, and there's a few more. All right. Okay, interesting. So I can't see all of the cards yet. I'm still picking them up. The reason I was saying interesting is because here you have the Four of Wands, the participation card, saying get off your butt, go back and begin to enjoy life again. And then you also have the Four of Swords coming up for what you are focusing on. And this is a card that says, step back from life. Maybe you need to meditate on something. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at these cards in the order in which they came out, which was actually this order. So the first card that came out was the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is a card that indicates you have achieved, you have got somewhere with regards to work and career. There is some acknowledgement of what it is that you have done. You are pretty good with the finances and budgeting and yeah. Okay, so Aquarius, right now, everyone's struggling. I mean, it doesn't matter where you go on the planet right now. Everyone is struggling. There is high inflation. The price of everything has gone up. But what hasn't gone up is what we're actually earning. I've been working around psychics. I have been a psychic myself, and I can tell you, psychics are basically getting paid what we were getting paid 20 years ago, and yet the price of everything has gone up. And it's the same for everyone. The only ones that are still making a good living are the cream rises to the top, you know? But this card is indicating that for you, Aquarius, as much as things have become a lot more difficult, you also have the capacity, the wherewithal, the knowledge, the ability to be able to manage your finances in such a way so that it has less of an impact on your life, what's been happening with the higher inflation and so on. It has less of an impact on your life. Sure, you've had to cut back, but you're not as desperate or destitute. Where did that word come from? Okay. You're not as desperate or destitute as some of the other signs. And it is because of your fortitude and your ability and your knowledge about money, which is very different from the way that some of the other zodiac signs manage their funds. Aquariuses are quite adept at managing their money. You have the Two of Wands here. The Two of Wands is about needing to make a decision. I'm actually not surprised to see the Two of Wands here, because part of the reason that this card comes in, especially for Aquarians, this Four of Wands and this participation card, this card comes in often, like I said, after a period of time of procrastination and avoidance. Why do we procrastinate and avoid? Because we have a decision that we need to make, and it's usually a big decision. So whenever we see a 2 in the tarot, 2s are all about choices and decisions. And this 2, the Two of Wands, is no different, except that this Two of Wands is a 2 of fire, indicating the decision needs to be made, and it needs to be made now. Once you actually make that decision, Wheel of Fortune comes into play. Now, I do want to tell you guys that I have already recorded quite a number of the videos, the zodiac videos, for mid to late November. And I can tell you that you are now the 4th zodiac sign to receive this card this month. Okay. This is the Wheel of Fortune card. This is the card of spin that wheel, because there are opportunities that are out there, and this is also a card indicating that there are many opportunities for you to choose from and pick from. Yes, participation, be in the present moment, so that as these opportunities from the Wheel of Fortune present themselves, you can be of clear mind to be able to make those decisions. There's your 2 with regards to what's coming. But as with all Aquarians, we do also require our alone time, which brings us to this Four of Swords. Yes, 4. One requires action and participation, and the other 4 requires us to withdraw from time to time. So, rounding out what you are focusing on here, Aquarius, is some of what you are focusing on definitely is your finances and your budgeting, and you adjusting your lifestyle to fit into your budget. You do have a choice or a decision to make, and that choice or decision is basically because this Wheel of Fortune is presenting itself. There's a number of different opportunities to present themselves that are presenting themselves to you at this time, Aquarius, and you're actually going, which way do I go? Which brings us to this Four of Swords, saying if you are unsure of which way to go, withdraw. temporarily, not the way that you withdrew just prior to this card coming out, but withdraw with intention. Okay. There's a difference between the energy of what I was picking up leading into this participation card coming out. The participation card was coming out specifically because there was a huge withdrawal from everything. There was, I'm going to ignore this. There was, I'm not paying attention to this. I'm sweeping this under the carpet type energy. That is not what this energy is. The Four of Swords energy is, I have a decision to make. I need a clear mind, so I am going to withdraw with intention for the purposes of finding my answers. Let's have a look at what is coming up as a challenge for you or a difficult influence. I'm really excited that that Wheel of Fortune came out yet again. I mean, no, you are the fifth. You're the fifth sign to have this. I'm just looking back over my notes. You're the fifth sign to have that Wheel of Fortune card come out. Now, it does have slightly different meanings in different readings, but all of them indicate change and opportunity. All right. Apparently you have no difficult influences or challenges this month because none of these cards have wanted to jump out and come and talk to us. And this is the third time through the deck. So if nothing comes out, we will revisit this. Okay, let's try this deck. Challenges, difficult influences for Aquarius from mid to late November. And again, we've got almost nothing coming out. Aquarius, you know what? This is kind of indicating that there is nothing standing in your way. You know what's standing in your way, Aquarius? You. Because you withdrew. You decided not to participate. I'm speaking from experience as well. And I know that my Aquarius readings can be a little sharper than some of my other readings because, like I said, there's a bit of a personal involvement there. There we go. Okay. So what is challenging us, Aquarius? What's challenging us? Okay. Sun, faith, our ability to believe in ourselves. When we doubt ourselves, we withdraw. When we doubt ourselves, we choose not to decide. If you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice, Aquarius. And so what you're actually doing is you're doubting your ability in yourself. And that's coming in for you. And you also have the cedar tree, the wisdom. Again, you are doubting your own wisdom and your own ability to be able to Wheel of Fortune. Opportunities are presenting themselves and you're going, yeah, but I don't know if I can. No, I'm not good enough. There's a lot of that coming up between these two cards in your difficult influences, Aquarius. And I can understand why we were having trouble getting cards coming out, because this is something that's really hard to admit out loud for a lot of people, is their I'm not good enough belief. And the I'm not good enough wound runs so deep on this planet, not just for Aquarians, but for everybody. But it's one of the ones that's being swept under the carpet. So if this is what you are struggling with right now, Aquarius, this is your opportunity to have faith in yourself and trust in the wisdom that you have. You've acquired so much wisdom. It's time for you to get out there and participate and share that wisdom. Opportunities. I keep going back to this. Opportunities are presenting themselves. Make sure that you are, so many opportunities are presenting themselves that you have the Two of Fire right next to the opportunities card, indicating that you're going to have more than one opportunity present itself to you. Exciting times, but you need to be in that place of believing in yourself. Have faith in yourself so that you can take advantage of the opportunities that are being presented. Messages that the universe wants you to hear at this time. Okay, there are several cards that came out. Let's take a look. Ask for guidance. Ah, that's being washed out by the light. Ask for guidance, Aquarius. There we go. Good advice. Learn from your mistakes. Now, which one of us have never made a mistake? There's nobody on the planet that can say that they've never made a mistake. So let's just learn from our mistakes, dust ourselves off, and get on with it. Forgive yourself. That's what I was alluding to and going into with this I'm not good enough wound over here. Forgive yourself. You are good enough. Your beliefs are right for you. Again, this card speaks loudly to anyone who is experiencing the I'm not good enough wound, and that would be basically about 90% of the people on the planet. So Aquarius, right now, mid to late November 2023, right now is your time to be healing. Heal the I'm not good enough wound, because there are opportunities presenting themselves to you right now. Your beliefs are right for you. You are good enough. Ask for some advice. You learn from your mistakes. Pick yourself up. Get out there. Participate and forgive yourself. Let's have a look at what's unexpected. Like, the Wheel of Fortune is not unexpected enough, right? I mean, that is telling us that there are opportunities on the horizon, which is exciting. Let's have a look. Unexpected. There's one card that's kind of sticking out there. Let's see if it's going to flip up. Oh, there's two. Nope, there's three. Okay, so what I'm actually talking about to myself here is that as I was putting the deck back, there are three cards that have decided that they did not want to go back into the deck. So let's have a look. We have the Nine of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, and Six of Pentacles. Okay, so the Nine of Wands is a card of recovery. Well, what are we talking about for this entire reading? We are talking about recovery, getting back into our lives and participating. We are recovering from a time when we withdrew, we did our Netflix, we did our ice cream, we played our video games and ignored life and procrastinated, and now we are getting back into participating in our lives. We are recognizing the opportunities that we have right now, Aquarius. We are forgiving ourselves for that little withdrawal. We believe in ourselves again. And so, yeah, I mean, this card's not unexpected in the unexpected section of your reading. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles is a card showing a career path or choice that is right for us, wherein what we want to accomplish and achieve is presented, and we have this card is essentially saying to you right now, Aquarius, you have the skills, you have what it takes in order to be successful, but you do still have to put in some more legwork. And finally, you have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is what I like to call my card of karma. This is the card of what you put out there, you get back. If you have an opportunity to be able to give and share some of your own wealth, then please do so. If you are in need, then don't be afraid to ask. This is the karma card. Okay, so what does that tell me? This is in your unexpected. This can tell me that if you have, in general, being a good person, then some good is coming back to you. If you're being a jerk, that's probably going to get reflected back to you. Now, for what I'm feeling for most of you, Aquarius, is that you have been laying groundwork for a new project for quite some time. It's developed in your mind, right? Our thoughts create our realities. You have been working towards creating this new project. And what I've been picking up, Aquarius, is that through creating this new project, you have flip-flop between I can do this, I can't do this. I'm going to withdraw. No, I'm going to participate. And I know the video just glitched there. This Six of Pentacles in your reading, in your unexpected, is basically saying when you put in the hard work. Oh yeah, do we have another one that indicates hard work? Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles as well. When you put in the hard work, you will reap the benefits. If you don't put in the hard work, if you are not participating, then there are no benefits. So Aquarius, with that, whatever you've got on your plate right now with regards to a project that you're putting out into the world, you have to participate in that. You have to be proactive in that. You have to be working towards it. What you put out there, you get back. Life is a mirror. That is what the Six of Pentacles is all about. Aquarius, if you don't believe me that life is a mirror, try an experiment. The experiment is this. Go into a mall or a restaurant, somewhere where there's people around. Walk in with a frown face on, with your arms crossed, as if you're angry. Just walk in. Just kind of look at people out of the corner of your eye. Watch the reaction you get from people. Then leave, wipe that frowny face off, and walk back in and smile at everyone and say hi to people. Even strangers, as people walk by, just say, hey, beautiful day out there, isn't it? And watch the reaction you get. The projects that we want to birth, what we want to put out there, it's the same thing. If we are not participating and actively putting in the effort, then it's not coming back to us. So Aquarius, this is overall generally what your whole reading is about, is get back out there and participate in your life. Be active, be proactive. Let's have a look at your general overall outcome. General overall outcome. We've got one card out. It is the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is a card about needing to make a tough decision, a decision that is close to your heart. It is about making a tough decision. All right. Now we've got cards coming out left, right, and center. I'm going to have to just, I'm going to have to collect up the rest of these cards and shuffle them in and see what else comes out, because so many cards jumped out. Okay. So I did sense that the Three of Swords was not the only card for the final part of your reading here. Let me just collect up all these cards. Okay, so what other card is for the final outcome for Aquarius? What other message do we have for Aquarius? Is their final general overall outcome, please? There we go. Okay, we have the Strength card. You are stronger than you know, Aquarius. Okay, so let's start with the Three of Swords. This is a card indicating that you do have a choice coming up, Aquarius. We knew that. You have a choice as to whether you are going to continue with your withdrawal, with your procrastination, with your, yeah, I just don't want to deal with that. Okay, or if you are going to step up and step into your life and begin to really truly participate. When you begin to tackle this I'm not good enough wound, all of a sudden this is coming up for you, this Wheel of Fortune. So that's the Three of Winter. You have a choice. And the final card in your reading is the Strength card. You have what it takes to deal with this, to get over these hurdles. I do want to point out that the Strength card does feature a lion very prominently on it, which may indicate that there could be a Leo that may step in and help you. I do want to say for many of you, this Leo that may step in and help you over this sort of hurdle that you have to go over is, the saying that's coming in for me is people come into our lives for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And I do want to say that if someone does come into your life right now, Aquarius, to help you over this hurdle, and it happens to be a Leo, they are there for a reason. They are not there for a season. They're not there for the lifetime. They're there for a reason. Accept their help. Acknowledge their help. Karma, remember, if you need help, ask for help. Not a bad thing. Ask for guidance. I don't know if that came. Ask for guidance was one of the messages you need to hear. So this Strength card is about help, guidance, but knowing that you have it within yourself, Aquarius, to heal that wound. And then you're going to soar. You're going to spread your wings. You're going to fly. And it's going to be really beautiful. All right, so thank you very much for being here, Aquarius. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I hope that you'll consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel, and I hope that you will allow me the honor of doing your next reading in the beginning of December.